Imagine living in a world where stealing a cabbage could get you executed. Sounds wild, right? But for the people of ancient Athens, this wasn't just a scary story, it was their everyday reality. The fear of breaking the law was woven into the very fabric of their lives, making even the simplest acts feel dangerous. This was all thanks to Draco, the man behind the most infamous law code in Greek history. In the 7th century BCE, Draco's laws were so severe, people said they were written in blood, not ink. His name became a symbol of cruelty and unyielding justice, echoing through the centuries as a warning of what happens when laws go too far. Let's dive into 5 of the most shocking draconian laws ever put to parchment. These rules didn't just keep order, they ruled with an iron fist, leaving no room for mercy or second chances. Number 1. Death for stealing a cabbage. Yes, you heard that right. Even the smallest theft, like taking a humble cabbage from a market stall, could end with a death sentence. Seriously, any theft, whether you snatched a vegetable or a silver coin, meant one thing: the death penalty. There was no sliding scale, no slap on the wrist, just the ultimate punishment for everyone, no matter how desperate or hungry you were. Draco believed that even the tiniest theft threatened the foundation of society. He saw every act of stealing as a crack in the city's walls, a danger that could bring chaos if left unchecked. No mercy, no exceptions, just swift, brutal justice. Number 2, get a job or else. In Draco's Athens, being unemployed wasn't just tough, it was illegal. Under Draco's code, being idle, just unemployed, was a crime punishable by death. If you didn't have a job, you weren't just lazy, you were a criminal in the eyes of the law. He figured if you weren't contributing, you were dragging everyone down. The city needed every hand working, every citizen pulling their weight, or else the whole system could collapse. So, no slackers allowed in ancient Athens. The pressure to work wasn't just social, it was a matter of life and death. Number 3, kill someone, accidentally or on purpose, it didn't matter. The law made no distinction between a tragic mistake and a cold-blooded act. Draco's laws handed out the death penalty for any homicide, even if it was a mistake. There was no room for forgiveness or understanding, only the harshest possible outcome. There was no such thing as manslaughter versus murder. Every loss of life was treated as a crime against the city itself. Bloodshed was bloodshed, and the city had to be cleansed. The idea was to keep Athens pure, no matter the cost to individuals or families. Number 4, exile for accidents. Even if you never meant to hurt anyone, you could still lose everything. Picture this. Someone trips over your basket of figs, falls, and dies. It's a freak accident, but the law doesn't care about intent. You didn't mean it, but under Draco's code, you'd be exiled for life. Banished from your home, your family, and everything you knew just for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Athens wanted to purge any unclean influences, even if what happened was a total accident. Harsh, right? The city's safety was valued above all else, even above fairness. Number 5, death for minor religious offenses. Religion wasn't just a private matter, it was the backbone of society. If you took an offering from a temple or even just disrespected a sacred ritual, Draco's answer was execution. The gods had to be honored at all costs, and any disrespect was seen as a threat to the entire city. The gods' anger was a bigger deal than anything humans could dish out, so these laws were extra severe. People lived in constant fear of offending the divine, knowing the consequences could be fatal. Now, why do we call things draconian today? The word itself has become a warning, a reminder of what happens when justice turns cruel. It all comes back to Draco. His legacy is a cautionary tale, echoing through history and language. His laws were death or exile, no fines, no jail, just extreme justice. There was no middle ground, no chance for redemption. His name still means excessively harsh in modern times. Whenever you hear about a draconian rule, you're hearing the echo of ancient Athens and its blood-soaked laws. So next time you hear someone call a rule draconian, just remember, in Draco's Athens, even a missing cabbage could cost you your life. The past can be more brutal than we ever imagine. History's got a brutal side, and Draco is proof.